Take a deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out through the mouth. Letting everything go. Slowly, gently open your eyes. Bring your arm on top of your head and then just push your head to the right shoulder, stretching the left side of your neck. The left fingertips are pushing the mat. You can also do the other side, doesn't matter. We just want to prepare a little bit the neck and the shoulder area, just gentle stretch. The left shoulder is down, the head is resting towards the right shoulder. And from here you can also just gently rotate to the right and look towards your right knee. So stretching the back left corner of the neck. Just a little bit only if you feel comfortable. Looking towards the right and just rolling a little bit forward and down. Take one deep breath in here through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. Letting everything go and slowly come back to the center. Release the right arm on the side. Push the mat with your fingertips if you can reach it, and bring your left palm on top of your head and push the head towards the left shoulder. Stretching the right side of your neck. Try to keep the right shoulder away from your head and just stretching the right side of your neck. Those are muscles that store a lot of tension. Just for a moment here to let it go, and only if you feel comfortable you can look towards your left knee and rotate a little bit your head forward and down to the left, stretching the back right corner of the neck. Just for a moment here, take a deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out through the mouth, letting everything go, and slowly bring the head to the center. You can also make one big circle with your head to the left and to the right. One circle with your shoulders back and down or forward and up, just to move a little bit the body. And from that position, from the thunderbolt pose, we're just gonna lean forward with our palms coming into tabletop pose. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. If you want, you can tuck your toes underneath your feet to stretch the calf muscles. Counter pose for what we have done before. Now we're gonna do the thread the needle pose. Inhale, raise your arm up above the ceiling, and exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, right shoulder on the mat. And you can extend the left arm forward, gentle twist. More intensive is to lift the left arm, rolling internally the shoulder and just slide the left arm behind your back. This is just an option. Just if you need more stretch, you don't have to do that. Just an option for diversity, according to what your body needs. Take a deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out through the mouth, letting everything go. And wherever your left palm is, bring it back close to your head. Push with the left palm, push with the right palm coming into tabletop pose. Inhaling, raise your left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, thread the needle. Left arm is sliding underneath the right one. You can stay here or you can extend the right arm forward. Stretching also the shoulders or the chest. Option 1. Option 2, slide the right arm behind your back. Don't force yourself. Just stay wherever works for you. Gentle stretch. Preparing the spine. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. Letting everything go wherever your right arm is Bring the right palm close to your head. Push with the right palm, push with the left palm. Tabletop pose. Now point your fingers to the sides of your mat. Spreading the fingers, the whole palm is on the mat. And from here you can just push your chest to the right and to the left. Just gently stretching the wrist. Just a little bit. Don't go too far. And you can also try forward and back. If you feel comfortable with this, you can do a full circle coming forward to the side, back to the other side, just small gentle circles. Focus on your wrist, don't overdo. Just a little bit of preparation for the forearm and for the palms. We're gonna have a lot of work for the arms today. And if you're doing circles, you can change the direction just gently and keep your shoulders up. Don't collapse here, keep the shoulders active. And when you finish your circle, point your fingers back towards the body. So we have here this external rotation in the shoulders. This begins from the shoulder. This movement is not only about the wrist. Don't overdo. Just what works for you. Some people have very flexy wrists and shoulders. If this is too much for you, don't do that. And we're gonna do cat-cow pose. Inhaling, belly goes down, head goes up. Exhaling and rounding the spine. If this is too much, you can just point your fingers forward. Inhaling, looking up. Reverse cat pose. And exhaling, rounding. Inhaling and looking up, pushing through the shoulders. Exhaling and rounding. Let's do two more. Inhaling, looking up, stretching the spine. And exhaling, rounding. One more time. Inhaling and looking up. Exhaling and rounding. And slowly point your fingers again to the side. Palms facing to the both sides of your mat and forward. Now bring the back of the palm on the mat. Spreading the fingers and then the other arm. Pushing your fingers down towards the mat. Try to keep your arms straight and push through your shoulders. Core is active. Just for a moment here, counter pose. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. Now I'm going to give you option. If you need more break for your palms, you can come into child's pose. If you need today a bit more relaxed, not too much intensity. Option 2, plank pose. Palms underneath your shoulders, spreading the fingers, and extend one leg back, the other one coming into high plank pose. Keep the shoulders active. Push through your shoulders. Keep the tailbone in, gently rounding the lower back. If it's too much, you can go out of the posture and take a break. 5 deep breaths here. 1, 2. Very good. 3, you can make it breathing deeply. Breathing out. 4, inhaling and exhaling. 5, inhaling and exhaling. You can make a break if you want, or just for one breath, lift the right leg up just to check how this works. Breathing in and breathing out, right leg goes down. Left leg goes up, just for one deep breath, just to compare the body. Inhaling and exhaling. You can also check the arms. Right arm goes up, one deep breath. Deep breath out, right arm goes back. Left arm, one more deep breath in. And release. Release your knees on the mat. Bring your forearms down. Elbows underneath the shoulders. And allow your belly to touch the mat. Push through the shoulders. And with the palms stretching the abdominals. Sphinx pose. Try to keep the shoulders down and to lift the chest up, to push the chest forward and shoulders back and down. head is extension of the spine, so don't strain your neck. Try to keep the chin back. Stretching the abdominals and equalizing the breath. A gentle back bend. If this is too much, if this is causing pressure on your lower back, you can slide the elbows a little bit forward. Now push with your palms and lift your elbows, intensifying the back bend. If it's too much, you can walk your palms a little bit forward. Now here, try to point your elbows down. Shoulders down. Elbows are pointing down. So we are rolling the shoulders out. Very good. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. One more time. Release your elbows on the mat. Now guys, we're gonna have the forearm plank. Push your palms down. Try to keep your elbows parallel and tuck the toes underneath your feet and lift your hips. You can stay here with knees down. If it's too much, don't overdo, or you can lift your knees and come into forearm plank. Only 5 breaths here, no more. 1, 2, tailbone in, push your heels back and down. 3, inhaling and exhaling. 4, feel free to skip it if you don't like it. 5, inhaling and exhaling. Gently release your hips and your belly down. And here, you can just collapse, relax your head. Allow your neck to stretch, head is just falling down. If you want, you can also bring the palms underneath your forehead, just to relax your shoulders, don't overdo. And the next one is again for the shoulders, so very careful. We're gonna lift again the head and the chest. Come into the Sphinx pose, palms are on the mat, elbows are parallel underneath the shoulders. This is just an option only if you want. One more time, we're gonna tuck the toes underneath the feet, lifting the hips, forearm planks. And from here, we're gonna walk the feet a little bit forward, coming into the dolphin pose. You can interlock the fingers if you want. Just for 5 deep breaths here, I know that you can do that. Feel the rotation in your shoulders. Shoulders are rolling out. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep your shoulders close. 4, lifting the shoulders. 5, inhaling and exhaling. Walk your feet back, coming through a forearm plank, and then slowly releasing your belly and your abdominals. You can make a break for bring the palms underneath your forehead just for a moment. Or into child's pose. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, child's pose just for a moment. Anytime you need a break, come into child's pose. You can also bring the arms on the sides of your body. Take a deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out through the mouth, letting everything go. Wherever you are, find your way to tabletop pose. All 4. Tuck the toes underneath your feet, engage your core, lift the knees, and get ready for our first down dog. Find your dog here, pushing through the palms, through the feet, rolling the shoulders out. I'm gonna do a flow in sequence, first on one side and on the other. It's gonna be challenging for the balance. If it's too much, you can skip some of the postures. From down dog, raise your right leg up as you inhale, three-leg dog. Every time I'm telling you hips are parallel to the mat, this time I'm telling you open your hips and bend the right knee. Allow the right leg to fall down to the left, but try to keep your shoulders parallel. So don't open the shoulders, just keep the shoulders facing forward. Only the right knee is going to the left. Scorpion dog. Maybe you're gonna feel this opening in the right hip, stretching the groins. One more deep breath in here and deep breath out. You know that very well. High plank, leaning forward and just step the right foot between your palms. Just for a moment here, finding your runner's lunge. Fingertips are on the mat, pushing through the whole right foot, right knee, right ankle in line. Pushing through the shoulders, lifting the chest. Deep breath in here and deep breath out. Your next inhalation, raise your arms above the head, coming into high lunge. Find your high lunge here with arms over the head, maybe palms together, maybe not. Left thigh is rolling in, chest is lifting up. So to keep the right knee in line with the right ankle. Very good. Lower down a little bit the hips, rolling the left thigh in. Take a deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out through the mouth. We're gonna lean forward into warrior three, finding the balance on the right foot, keeping the palms together in front of your chest. Raise your left leg up. Choose a gazing point. No need to be perpendicular with the floor. You can just keep a small diagonal. Only if you feel ready, you can find the balance perpendicular with the floor. Choose a gazing point and breathe in deeply. Grab in the mat with the right foot. Now get ready to lift your upper body and to bring the left leg forward. Bending the left knee and bring it forward towards your chest. Finding your balance here. Balancing on the right foot. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, maybe through the mouth if you want. And let's try to extend that left leg forward. Engage in the deep core. Very good. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more time. We're gonna come through warrior three pose, finding your balance. Left leg goes back, upper body goes down. Bend the right knee and step the left leg back, coming into high lunge. Drop your left knee on the mat. And rotate your torso to the right. And from here, lift your hips a little bit. Push the hips up and back and reach with the right arm to the back side of the left thigh. And if you can, if you want, you can walk a little bit deeper to the shin and maybe even to the left heel. Finding your balance here. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Push your hips forward and bring the left elbow on the outer side of the right thigh. Finding your deep twist here. Both palms together. Push the palms together, spread the collarbones. Twisting the spine. And breathing. Left knee is on the mat. And get ready to lift it up. Take the left toes underneath your left foot. Lift the left knee. And lift your torso. Come into high lunge. Now we're gonna open the hips to the left side. Come into this warrior two hips, but we're not gonna hold. Bring the palms together And very slightly rotate the right foot pointing in, and find your side lunge. Maybe you will be on your toes because this is a difficult posture. Or maybe you will come all the way on your foot. Find this side lunge that works for you. You can also keep the fingertips in front of you if you want. It's easier to find the balance, just an option. Wherever feels comfortable for you, tend to stretch. And if you want, you can slowly sit down, maybe with the help of your palms, protecting your knees, careful, don't overdo. You're just gonna sit down. And here, hold the left palm, with the left palm, the right shin. Reach the right arm overhead towards the left foot. Stretching the right side of the body. If you can hold the left toe, but this is not the goal. I'm gonna stay here for a few breaths. Nice and deep stretch. Just breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the stretch in the right side of your body. Side bend for the spine. So good for the spine. Take one more deep breath in here and deep breath out. Slowly raise your upper body. Bring the right arm behind you. We have here a gentle twist. The left elbow comes on the outer side of the right thigh. Just a gentle twist. Or maybe, if this is too much, just gently rotate the torso just a few millimeters. Just for a deep breath in and deep breath out, and again bring the torso facing forward to the center. Now here, maybe you will help yourself with your palms. Drop the right knee to the right side. The right foot is close to the left leg. And from here, bring the right palm on the outer side of the right leg. And lift your hips up. Raise the left arm over the head. This modification of the side plank. Stretching now the left side of the body. And just breathing here for one deep breath. Stretching the whole body. And deep breath out. Slowly release the hips on the mat. All the way back. Lift the right knee up. Right foot is down. With the help of your palms, lift yourself. Come into this side lunge. Skandasana. And from here, attention with the knee. We're going to walk the palms to the front side of the mat, and you're going to square the hips forward. Come into this runner's lunge. From here, option 1, you can make a break, do the down dog, or child's pose, anything you want. Option 2, right leg goes back, coming into the 3-leg plank. And Chaturanga, if you want, leaning forward, bending the elbows, yogic push-up. Exhaling, inhaling, upper facing dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Find your dog here. Find your breath. Feel free to make a break if you need a child's pose, to drink water if you want. Finding your dog and raise your left leg up whenever you're ready. 3-leg dog, hips are parallel, and from here we're gonna open the hips to the left. Bend in the left knee and try to keep the shoulders facing forward. Shoulders are facing forward. And this is a gentle twist for the spine. Stretching the hips and the groins. Scorpion dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out, leaning forward, high plank, knee in. Step the left foot between your palms. Fingertips on the mat, finding this runner's lunge. Lifting the chest up, shoulders down. Right thigh is rolling in. Hips can go a little bit deep, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that looks better. Very good. Finding your lunge here. Engaging the paddle ball, trying to grab the mat with the left foot. Right thigh is rolling in. Shoulders are relaxed. Equalizing your breath. Maybe take a deep breath in through the nose and take a deep breath out through the mouth. Anytime during the practice, if you want to calm down your breath, you can do that. With your next inhalation, raise your arms above the head, coming into this high lunge. Finding your high lunge here for a deep breath. Hips are going down. Left knee in line with the left ankle. Right thigh is rolling in. Push the right heel back and down. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Bring your palms in front of your chest. You're going to lean forward into warrior three. Slowly bringing the weight of the body on the left foot. Maybe just do a small diagonal. Or maybe find your balance. And find this line parallel with the mat. Breathing. Gazing at one point. Left foot is active. Pelvic floor is active. Palms are pushing, active. One deep breath here and get ready to lift your upper body, to bend the right knee and bring it in front of your chest. Finding your balance here on the left foot. Left leg is active, deep core is active. Find your strength here and extend the right leg forward as much as you can. Doesn't matter how high it is and how straight it is. One deep breath here and deep breath out. Bring the right leg back into warrior three. Bend the left knee and step the right leg back. High lunge. And from here, just rest the right knee down. Low lunge. Push your hips a little bit back and up. Rotate your torso to the left. And reach with the left arm somewhere behind the right thigh. And maybe walk the left palm a little bit on your shin. If you can reach the heel. If you're not ready for this, don't force yourself. Deep breath in and deep breath out. We're going to take the right elbow on the outer side of the left thigh. Bring the palms together. Spreading the collarbones. Shoulders away from the ears and from throat. Pushing with the palms will help you go deeper into your twist. Just staying here for one more moment, breathing in deeply. And anytime, breathing out through the mouth if you want to relax your mind and to calm down your breath. And the left knee is on the mat. We're going to lift it up, take the right toes underneath the right foot. Lift the right knee, lift your chest up through a high lunge. We're going to open the hips to the right. Come into this warrior two hips, and now very slightly rotate the left foot pointing in around 45 degrees. And then find your side lunge, Skandasana. Try to keep the left knee back protecting the kneecap. And whenever you feel ready, whatever works for you, you can lower down your hips, intensifying the stretch. You can also feel free to come on your toes if this is too much. You can also find the balance with your palms in front of you. Maintain your side lunge, opening the hips. Martial arts lunge. Finding here your balance, finding here your comfort, wherever works for you. And maybe with the help of your palms, careful with the knee, just gonna sit down. Nice and easy. And then with the right hand, we're gonna hold the left shin and reach with the left arm over the head towards the right foot. Maybe you're gonna hold something, maybe not, that doesn't matter. Stretch the left obliques, the left side of the body. Side bend, very good for the spine. Nice and easy. Just find the option that feels for you. Try to keep the shoulders perpendicular with the mat. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Slowly lifting your torso to the center. Bring the left hand behind you and tuck the right elbow on the outer side of the left thigh if you can, or just the forearm, just a gentle twist. A bit unusual pose. Just moving the spine in all directions. A little bit of everything. Also releasing the hips. Chest is lifting, shoulders are down. Deep breath in and deep breath out, slowly bringing the torso in the center. And from here, maybe with the help of your palms, we're gonna bring the left knee on the mat. The left foot close to the right thigh. Finding here what works for you. Left palm on the outer side of the left thigh, and just push your hips and lift yourself into this gentle side plank modification. Straighten the right oblique, finding here your position, somewhere that maybe your left palm and your legs will be in line, or just whatever works for you. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Slowly we're gonna sit back. Come into this Shirshasana posture, and from here all the way back, lift the left knee. We're gonna find our side lunge with the help of your palms or engaging your core. Coming into this side lunge. Very, very careful with the knee. We're gonna pivot around the left foot and we're gonna walk the palms facing to the front side of your mat or the back side of your mat if you change the direction. And from here, whatever you want, you can skip the vinyasa or you can shoot the left leg back to free leg plank, chaturanga or not, leaning forward, bending the elbows, yogic push-up. Exhaling, inhaling, upper facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Hold the dog, or you can do easy, option 2, puppy dog pose. Choose the option that works for your body. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Maybe through the mouth. If you're in a puppy dog pose, slowly lift your hips and extend your legs coming into down dog. And from down dog, we're gonna bend the knees, look between the palms, step or hop forward, and just for a few moments here, you can relax the back side of the palm. On the sides of your feet, you can bend the knees and rest your chest on top of your thighs. Or you can also interlock your palms behind your back and push them away. Only this is okay for your shoulders. Just for a moment here, equalizing the breath, equalizing the mind, creating some space to explore. The intensive physical practice is releasing maybe some emotions, impressions. We take this small moment of mindfulness to observe it and to be aware. Take a deep breath in, maybe through the mouth, deep breath out, and begin to roll your spine vertebra by vertebra, lifting your upper body. Feel this slow motion, massaging your spine, rolling vertebra by vertebra. Control. And slowly come into standing, maybe shake it out if you want to move a little bit your body. Close your eyes here for a moment and bring the palms on the sides of your body, Tadasana posture. Breathe in deeply and breathing out. Breathing in maybe through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly, gently open your eyes. And from here, push the left foot, try to grab the mat with the left foot. We're going to find our balance on the left leg, bend the right knee, opening the right hip. Standing pigeon, the right shin is on top of the left thigh. Finding here your hips so the hips are not collapsing, the hips are parallel with the mat. Engage your core, belly in, finding here the posture that works for you. Option 1, palms together in front of the chest. Option 2, eagle arms. Bend in the elbows and bring the left elbow on top of the right one. Spiralizing the arms. Finding those eagle arms. Option 1 for the legs, keep the legs. Option 2, you can finish the eagle legs. Only if you familiar with this posture, if you feel comfortable. You can finish the eagle legs. Very good. Just breathe in here, finding these neutral hips and strong core and pushing with the left foot, the foot log. If you're doing the eagle arms, lift your elbows a little bit. One more deep breath in here. And deep breath out. Release the legs. Keep the arms. And if you find your balance here, step the right leg back into high lunge. Keep the eagle arms. Only if this works for you. Find your balance. Lower down your right knee. Low lunge. And just, you can bend yourself forward and allow the elbows to fall down on the inner side of the left leg. Stay here for a moment. Slowly releasing the arms and bring the palms on the inner side of the left leg. Lizard pose. And from here, extend the left leg. Bend the right knee. Keep the palms on the inner side of the left leg. And again, bending the left knee. Take the right toes underneath the right foot, lift the right knee. And from here, plant the right heel, point the right toes in. Coming into this extended side angle, you can raise the right arm over the head. If this is too difficult, you can keep the left elbow on top of the left thigh. Wherever you are, try to engage your deep core. You're not relaxing here. Strong deep core, strong legs. Lower down your hips if you can. And just find the posture that works for you. The feet are active. Now we're gonna lean forward again. We're gonna find our balance, this time into the half moon pose. So this is kind of like the warrior tree, it's just the hips are open. So we're gonna lean forward, open hips. You can keep the left palm on the floor in front of you, or you can also find your balance. Left palm will be in the air or on your shin. Just for a moment. And from here, we're gonna square the hips forward, warrior tree, and step the right leg forward. Maybe shake it out, the shoulders and the legs. And finding the balance on the right foot. Try to grab the mat with the right foot. This is the key for the standing balance and to keep the hips parallel with the mat, neutral. Micro bend the right knee, bend the left knee, open the left hip and bring the left shin on top of the right thigh. Finding here your balance. First, find your hips. Make sure that your hips are not collapsing. The hips needs to be strong as well with the core. You can keep the palms together in front of your chest. Or option 2, eagle arms. Right elbow will come on top of the left palm. Spiralizing the arms. You can stay with the legs here, or only if you want. If you can finish the eagle legs. Sliding the left thigh on top of the right thigh and the left foot behind the right shin, or just keep it on the side of your right leg, finding your balance. Activating the foot lock, the right foot is active. Holding the mat. Strong hips. Strong arms. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. If you are doing the eagle legs, release the legs slowly, still standing on the right leg, and just shoot the left leg back, step it back into high lunge. You can also just walk the foot and just lower down your left knee. And from here you can fold forward, and maybe you can Do that also on that side. Drop the elbows on the inner side of the right thigh. If this is too intensive, don't force yourself. We stay here for a few breaths. Deep breath in and deep breath out slowly, gently releasing your arms and bring the palms on the mat on the inner side of the right foot. Just for a few breaths here. Stretching the left hip flexors. And from here, extend the right leg, push your hips back, bend in the left knee. Modification of the half split pose. If you want more, you can flex the right ankle and you can hold to the right toes. Or you can just stay wherever you are finding your posture. Maybe you need to walk your palms a little bit back. Or maybe you need to push your hips a little bit back. Ideally, the left hip is over the left knee. But it's not wrong if you also go a little bit further and deeper into your stretch. Equalizing your breath. Gentle stretch for the hamstrings and for the calf muscles. Although this posture can be challenging for a lot of people, because the back side of the body is what we are usually not so aware of. Just breathing into the spot where you feel tension. And as you breathe out, bend the right knee. Again, lizard pose. Take the left toes underneath the left foot, lift the left knee. Plant the left heel, point the left toes in, and find this extended side angle. Left arm is reaching over the head, stretching the left side of the body. Strong core, strong hips. If it's too much, bring the right elbow on top of the right thigh. Just don't collapse here. Keep the shoulders strong and keep the hips strong. If you lift the arm, you're in the exact same position. Find your side angle. Whatever works for you. Lower down your hips if you can. Very good. Push with your feet, with the whole right foot and with the outer left foot. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And let's lean forward into half moon pose. Sliding the left leg forward, finding the balance on the right foot. Reaching with the right arm in front of you. This is easier for balance, but more difficult for flexibility. If this is your case, you can walk the right thumb a little bit up on your shin, finding your balance. Left ankle can be straight or flex. Finding your balance here, half moon pose. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. We're gonna square the hips forward, palms together, finding your warrior three pose. And then just step the left leg forward. Very good job, guy. This was very challenging. Check it out again, shoulders, knees, if you need. And from here, step the right foot in front of the left foot, like a little bit crossing the legs. And interlacing the fingers, rotating the palms towards the ceiling, and just stretch to the left, stretching the right obliques. And switch to side. Stretch to the right. Like a graceful ballerinas. Deep breath in and deep breath out, and from here just come to the center with your torso and step the left leg forward on the outer side of the right. Straight into the right side and to the left side. For a moment, coming to the center. Releasing your palms, palms facing towards you, releasing the fingers and releasing the legs. Check it out. We have one more balancing posture. Nice and easy, very basic but also difficult. Tree pose, left foot grounding and the right knee, and place it on the inner side. The right foot on the inner side of the left knee. Finding your balance here. If this is too difficult, bring the foot on the inner side of the left shin. If this is too easy, if you are again this tree pose, it's so easy, so basic, try to close your eyes. With closed eyes, it's so much more difficult. Just stay here in the tree pose. And very gently releasing. Releasing the leg, releasing the arms. We're going to switch to sides. Left foot on the inner side of the right thigh. Bring the palms together. And if it's too easy, close your eyes for a moment. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Releasing the left leg, releasing the arms. And coming to the center of the mat. From here, we're just going to bend the knees and sit down on the mat. Allow your knees to fall down on the sides. Bring the feet together, butterfly pose. You can stay here in the butterfly pose in the bound angle, or you can push your feet a little bit forward, coming into diamond pose, almost the same. Just choose what works for you, what your legs need today. And you can fold yourself forward. You can stay here, or if you want, you can bring your arms underneath your knees. Shoulders are rolling in. And you can reach with your palms towards you. And if your arms are underneath your knees, bring them forward and slowly lifting your torso. Come into sitting. And from here, I'm gonna do the deer pose. So we're gonna roll the left thigh in with the help of our palms. So the right hip is open and the left thigh is rolling in. Maybe you're gonna find this right angle in the right knee and then right angle in the left knee. That's quite challenging, but it's very good for the hips. So just find what works for your hips, and from here we just gonna lean a little bit forward. Find your forward fold, maybe bring the palms on the mat, maybe the elbows, maybe just fold deeper. Just for a moment, releasing the hips. Breathing in and breathing out, and if you're folding forward, lift yourself up into sitting. And from here only, if it's okay for your knees, we're gonna lean to the right side a little bit. We're gonna lift the left leg. And now we're gonna open the left hip, and you can just cross the legs. Option 1. Option 2 is a bit more difficult. Then you're gonna bring the left shin on top of the right shin. So just don't force yourself, protect your knees. It's quite challenging. Just choose the modification that works for you. And just for one more moment, we're gonna fold forward. Releasing the hips. Just for a moment here. We were doing a lot of work for our legs, a lot of standing postures, a lot of lunges. Don't force yourself. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Lift your torso up. And now, according to the position of your legs, if the left shin is on top, then we're gonna slide the right leg forward. Bring the left shin on the mat with the help of your palms. Very careful with the knee. We're gonna roll the right thigh in and find your deer pose again. If it's comfortable for you, find this 90 degrees angle in the left hip, left knee, and left hip, and as well in the right. So the left thigh is rolling out and the right thigh is rolling in. And you stay here or you can fold forward just for a moment. The deer pose, very intensive stretch. It is also a good way to target the hips because one hip is externally rotated, the other is internal. Really targeting the hips in an unusual way. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out and begin to lift your torso. And from here, lean into the left side. You're gonna lift the right leg. Whatever works for you, you can simply cross your legs, the right shin in front of the left one, or the right shin on top of the left one. So find the hips that work for you. And just for a deep breath, folding forward as much as it's comfortable for you. No need to go all the way down. You can just stay on your fingertips or on your elbows. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And slowly lift your torso. And releasing your legs. Shake it out. And vertebra by vertebra, find your way to Shavasana. Closed eyes, palms facing the ceiling. Just allow your whole body to relax. Observe your breath as a spectator this time. Observe your mind as a spectator. Is there any difference now and at the beginning of our practice? Is there any difference in your breath and in your body? Slowly begin the awareness back into your body. Begin to move your fingers and your toes, stretching your arms over the head, waking up from a deep sleep. Bending the knees, just moving a little bit, just whatever you need. And whenever you feel ready, you can rotate to your right side. Right arm under the head as a pillow. Left palm in front of the body for support. Push with the left palm and push with the right palm. Keep the eyes closed and slowly lift yourself to a seated position with a straight spine. Just for a moment here. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Through the mouth, maybe, or through the nose, whatever works for you. We'll finish with one round of Take a deep breath in. Slowly, gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for your practice. I'll stop the recording now.